morning, everybody. My name is Miriam Divine. Welcome to another one of my daily readings. And this is a reading with Aphrodite. She's been in my field now for a couple of days, saying she wants to do something with me. She's been having me do some meditations with her last night. And, oh, that's funny. We got Inanna, which is the star card, right on the bottom, which, of course, Inanna is just Aphrodite in a previous incarnation, or however you want to look at that. We'll just set these aside. Anyway, so she wanted to do a reading today, and we're first going to draw one from this deck, which is the Woman in Control of Herself deck, which you don't have to be a woman to be in control of yourself. We all embody, that energy of both. They say it's a spectrum. I just read that on somebody's thing. I think it was the Harry Potter girl talking about, Emma Watson, I think, talking about how gender is a spectrum. But even in spiritual sides, gender is just a way to try to refer to receiving and giving. So, anyway, so let's draw a card here, not get in on that too deep, right? Okay, there is our card. Whatever it is, that's the main vibe or theme. I don't know if we're going to need another one of these or not. This is the companion card. Interesting. So I'm going to go ahead and read a little bit from the book here on this companion card. As you see, I put on my glasses. What number is this? 39. Just to try to get a little bit more. And we won't go into the rituals and stuff. If you do, comment below and I'll type up the ritual for you and you can do it. Okay. Your body, like a cauldron, holds the energy of what you put into it. Are you putting shame, diminishment, or rejection into it? Or acceptance, appreciation, or adoration? Science would have you believe your body is an experiment. Religion would have you believe your body is a sin. A witch would have you believe your body is a marvel, a cauldron of celebration, home to spells and delight, healing wonder. So this is taking care of your body, right? It's what you need to do to glow up, or not even just glow up, but to take care of it. It's like, you go and you watch horror movies, guess what? That's going into your, into your mind, into your body. Just as much as, say, you go and drink, I don't know, let's pick something that nobody ever drinks, like a pile of bile. Well, guess what you're going to get out of your body? A pile of bile, right? So your body, and it's not just your body, it's your mind, it's your soul, it's that one, and it's more than that, right? So we're getting a little bit more in depth on this, what you're putting in your body. I like this concept of different meanings, and we'll look at the cards and get a little bit more information, and we'll go deeper. Okay. It's not all of these. There's a lot of messages. It's this one and this one. Okay. And then I saw the star again, of course. But we've already seen that one a bunch of times. So what we have here, the Two of Wands coming up in reverse. I instantly got, you're putting something in your field, in your body, that's not good for it. Whatever that is. It might be thinking, and I'm almost getting, but this isn't. Let's see what the other cards are. I have to turn this over. The Maiden of Pentacles, right? Bad messages. I was exactly what I was thinking. It's thoughts in your head that are poisoning your body, right? And we have the Witch of Pentacles, which is interesting. This is, I believe, the Queen of the Pentacles, which is you're, able to manifest this negative thoughts into your field, because you are a manifester. That's what the whole Witch of Pentacles is manifesting, and this is in our bodies. Pentacles is very earthy. That's you in this realm. So this is kind of like an issue, right? And I agree with that. This is kind of an issue. So let's do it like this. So, well, I like this one on top, because you are the manifester. So we know this, we're putting stuff in there, into our brain, maybe even our body, right? You might even be eating like stuff that you're not doing right, or I almost hear this: rearrange your life into something. Look, and we have the devil speaking, right? Rearrange, and it came upside down, which is this: you need to rearrange things in your life so that things align themselves, so you don't have to think about it. It just automatically happens. Like if you make it part of your morning routine to get up and meditate, very good practice. But if you don't routine it, you'll forget about it. You won't do it. So make little routines that are easy to follow. Don't make big complex things, because big complex things, you know, is very hard to maintain and stay with. But let's see, what can we do to try more than just these little routines, right? Or a routine, okay, that we can do. So, no, those aren't them. I get this instantly. You almost need to make these routines so simple that you don't even think about them. They're almost like a hidden routine inside of your, you know, inside of your field. Like, if you only buy certain things at the store, well, guess what? It's kind of like a hidden thing that you can only eat what you have. And so you'll be putting good things in your body, because you just don't have a bunch of, you know, like soda pops and, you know, sugary sweets and everything else in your refrigerator. And I'm not saying don't treat yourself, because you do got to treat yourself and celebrate who you are once in a while. But if all you have is soda pops and sugary cakes and sweets in your refrigerator, you're setting yourself up for failure. So that's what I get is like you can do for this. Set yourself up for that. So what kind of obstacles are we looking at in your this, is that it? I hear this no, yes, no, yes. Okay, I hear the two of those, you know. So this is kind of like the obstacle. We already know what we're doing. We know kind of like a little bit of a routine. So the Four of Pentacles, it's easy, right? It's very easy to get stuff. I mean, you go to the store, what do you see on the shelf? There's all these things, all this stuff, like surrounding your head, right? Just saying, buy me, right? It's all over the place. And there's good things and bad things. You've got to make the right choices. And with the reverse tower coming up with this, it's kind of like this is the obstacle. You've already kind of got some of this stuff in your house. You've already done this. A lot of us has done it. Believe me, I know I've done it. But a lot of us already has bought a bunch of this stuff. You have things, and that's kind of like the tower. It's already past the point of you already kind of crashed a little bit. We saw that here. So any other messages we need here? I hear a yes. What do you want? Set them up. Give them a positive message. Okay, give us a positive message. You know, Aphrodite, give us that positive message that we need. The Four of Swords coming out in reverse, and these also fell down in my lap. So these are almost like a little rapid message here. You know, it's kind of like this ladder, right? You're climbing out of the hole. You're not stuck there. You're not stuck in this. You can get out of this. This is what this means. You can get out of this thinking. You know, you can get out of this, because this is really kind of the stuff bombarding you is in your brain, right? So we can get out of that, and a little bit more on that. Of course, the devil speaking in our ear. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles coming up in reverse, and we have the Ten of Wands, which is a very successful, you can do this, right? You can succeed. And the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, it's not a strong arm situation. See, you got this like little guy here holding up all the stuff. The fact that it came out in reverse is it's not a strong arm situation. It's a much more subtle, soft thing on how you climb out of this hole. You know, you don't have to kick and fight and hurt yourself to get out. Cut your feet on the swords. You can step over here on the little handles and climb out to get to the success. So, and we have the devil, right? And I instantly got, you know, the devil is something speaking in your ear. It doesn't have to be the devil. You know, everyone's got, you know, you could look at the angel on one hand and the devil on the other. You know, you can control this. You can control what is being spoken in your own head, in your own mind. And I eventually will make a how to Zen meditation and single point focus your brain and put it up on my channel. So look for that when it does come out. And that's what I have for you. That's what Aphrodite, Inanna, the star, has to say about this whole taking care of your body, which is your companion, and your cauldron of what you're mixing and putting into it. I love you all very much. Have a good one. Bye.